Have you ever noticed how we try to hide it when we're not okay? As if feeling sadness was somehow wrong? But what if I told you that accepting your hard days is the first step to truly moving forward?
We live in a world where being strong often means hiding how we truly feel, where smiling through exhaustion seems to be an unspoken rule. But the more we pretend that everything is fine, the further we drift from who we really are. Have you ever noticed how we've been taught to sweep our pain under the rug? As if feeling sadness was something to be ashamed of. But what if I told you that there is no growth without vulnerability? How many times have you thought you had to handle everything? That resting is a reward you only deserve after proving your worth? This silent pressure hides behind the mask of productivity. But in reality, it's draining your energy. Because when you try to be perfect all the time, the only thing that grows is your exhaustion. You're constantly at war with yourself, trying to prove a value you already have. And sooner or later, this battle takes a heavy toll. But what if I told you that your hardest days are not setbacks? That every moment you feel fragile is actually shaping you into something greater? Society teaches us that strength means never falling, but real strength is having the courage to rise differently. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's a phase of your internal growth, and the more you embrace it, the more authentic you become. When you stop fighting your emotions, they stop being enemies and start becoming guides. Acceptance isn't giving up. Acceptance is allowing yourself to learn from the present moment. It's like walking in the rain without trying to hide. Only then can you appreciate the beauty of every drop. And from the moment you stop forcing yourself to be okay all the time, you create space for authenticity. And believe me, it's in that space that real healing begins. You might achieve everything you've ever dreamed of, the perfect job, recognition, a life that looks successful from the outside. But if at the end of the day you feel empty, none of it will matter. The exhaustion you ignore today turns into anxiety tomorrow. And anxiety doesn't come from failure. It comes from the gap between who you are and who you're pretending to be. That's why pausing, breathing, and truly listening to yourself isn't a luxury. It's emotional survival. The moments when you feel the weakest are exactly the moments when your true strength is being built. Real strength doesn't come from control. It comes from allowing yourself to fall and choosing to rise again, gently. Every time you honor your vulnerability, a new part of your essence blooms. The armor you've built to protect yourself will only fall when you realize you don't need to defend yourself anymore. Now, I want to guide you through a simple reflection exercise. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and gently ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Don't judge it, just feel it. Let the emotions surface exactly as they are. And understand, you don't need to fix anything in this moment. You only need to be present. This is your moment of reconnection. And now, the phrase that changed the way I treat myself, and it can change how you see yourself too. You don't have to be okay all the time to be growing. Every tear you shed, every pause you respect, every moment of doubt, they are all part of your journey. And even when you feel stuck, something inside you is moving forward. There's no such thing as a perfect moment to be yourself. The best moment will always be now. The sooner you accept that your essence deserves to be lived, the lighter every step will feel. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who also needs this silent embrace. Because the most beautiful truth you can offer the world is your authenticity. You don't need to chase perfection. You're already evolving in your own time.